Hello everybody, Dr. Shoots here. I recently, last weekend, I posted about two videos that I was thinking about creating. One of them I wanted to do a build video on one of Scorpio's ships. And the other one was the another ship that I had created a little while back before I came out with the Arion Omega. And I think okay, I'm procrastinating a little. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's like Violent Oscuro. I think I said it correctly. That's so sad. Guys, my mind has not honestly been here lately. Videos might start getting a little bit more unfrequent as much as they have been. I've got a lot going on my side of things, and so it's been a real struggle for me. So I'm sorry to say if you do enjoy my content and if you are waiting for me to post new videos, and it's just not going to happen as much as it has been. But that post that I made I put up a vote, what would y'all like to see? I only had like 7 people vote. You know, it's no big deal. I knew it wasn't going to be very many people. But I went ahead and through the week, I already had the Violent Oscuro I already had the other ship built. It's done. So for this past week, as much as I could, I've been jumping on and successfully just finished it this morning. I finished the ship, a ship built by Scorpio. And I did change it a little bit. I didn't try to drastically alter the ship into something that's totally different. I actually kind of wanted to keep the same shape and the same idea with minor changes. So this video might not be super long, but I wanted to do this for Scorpio so that if y'all come and see this video and you actually enjoy what I did to it, the idea is you won't see me actually piece together his whole ship. If you want to see that and you want to be able to build the ship that I'm going to create, or just build Scorpio's ship, no matter what, you would need to go to Scorpio's channel and watch his video on the Vengeance MK3. It's the most recent video he has on the Vengeance, and it's for him, he made it a completely no ladder build. Like, there's no ladder for the bay and there's no ladder for the docker. It's completely level, one hab flat, and he used the empty hab so it kind of circles around, so you can walk through the whole ship in a circle. And it's a really neat design. He did good on it. I'm going to change that a little bit. It's going to be the same layout, but it's going to have a different bay. The bay that I'm going to use is not this one. This one connects straight to the side of a hab, and my bay is going to connect to the bottom. So there will be a ladder for the bay, and there'll be a ladder for the docker, because when I first saw this ship, I know exactly why it's made the way it's made, as to completely ladderless. I get that. But what I didn't like was having to jump over these rails to get to my ship. Of course, landing on other landing pads, you probably don't have to worry about any of this. But it's so low up front, and at every other place, it's going to come to the same location. Like, it's going to protrude all the way out to here. So when you walk up to it, you have to go underneath it, and it's really low. I mean, it's honestly not that big of a deal. I'm coming up with reasons to change it. That's what I'm doing. And so I think I'm going to raise the center. I'm going to make it higher. I'm going to keep this section on the bottom right here at the same level. Now, looking at this, I remembered, see this cargo unit? He's got more cargo units up here. I have a mod on, guys, that increase the cargo capacity of each unit to 20,000. I do not need this many cargo units due to that mod, and I'm probably just going to keep 2. So I'll have 40,000 cargo. So all of these will be deleted. They'll be filled in with something else. The bay the docker is not going to be on the side anymore. I tried to use this docker. I really did, but after I did some changes on the side here with the height and filling in the gap, wanting to make a wing for it, it protrudes out further than this docker, and I couldn't use it. Even though this docker itself has the furthest distance out away from the ship versus the Hope Tech docker on the side, this one would be the best to use for if you're trying to get out further, but it doesn't really matter because minor things sticking out the side still get in the way of that bay. The engines, I have a mod for Darkstar, so I'm going to use Darkstar engines, because I also have another mod for engines that only decreases every engine power point to 1. Oh, by the way, you see these trees? I'm sorry to get off topic, but these trees, they weren't here. I placed this landing pad randomly. Where's my other... Wait, what? Where's my other outpost? Uh-oh. Guys, my other outpost supposed to be over there. Maybe it still is. It's just hidden now by trees. You see that light post? Maybe that's it over there. But I used to be able to see it. Now I don't. That's weird. I'd have to check that out later. So the engines, not only the power points are dropped to 1, but the all the specs, like maneuvering thrust and regular thrust, are cut in half. The only reason I'm bringing this up is because if you do go to Scorpio's channel and you build this ship, your specs are going to look totally different than mine. Due to the engine weight is different, the specs are different. So I have 6 of these engines on here, and they're barely enough. The mobility is down to like nothing. I think it's down to 20 or 49. We'll see when we get into the shipbuilder. Another thing I am going to do is I don't like flat edges, so I like to try to get rid of like edges like this, and I have an idea that I'm going to do here for this. And just little parts, little things everywhere. So I'm going to raise this center. I'm going to add details to the bottom because to fill in for gaps that I'm going to be creating. No offense to you, Scorpio, seriously. Like these fuel tanks showing, for some reason it bugs me, and I don't like this open hole. So it gives me an excuse to do something different, so I think I'm going to do something here to try to change that. These are just little nitpicks that I'm trying to come up with reasons to change. That's all. Not because I think that I don't know, making the ship better. I don't really feel that way. I think this is a great ship, a great build. You can go to his channel and build just this ship, and you don't have to copy what I'm going to be doing to it next. And it's completely fine. This is a great ship. Now, with all this said, let's try to run through mods that you're going to need. I'm trying to think. Let me just stand up here so when it starts rotating, you have something to look at. Oops. That's not what I meant. Oh, there we go. Alright. So for mods, you're going to need the Dark Star mod. You're going to need the, if you want the cargo to be the same as mine, you'll need the cargo mod. There's honestly multiple different ways you can go about that, I think. I think there's other mods that kind of do the same thing, but different cargo amounts. The one I'm using is 20,000. I'm trying to think. You're going to need the I have the M-class ship parts mod, and so that's going to allow me to connect my parts a lot easier than needing to do like flip glitches. So if you don't have the M-class, whatever you see me do that's going to be glitching parts in, you're going to have to go a different way about it. You would have to do a variation or a flip glitch or possibly a buddy glitch. I'm not sure. What else? What other mods do I have? Wait, can I just press the menu and go to creations? Okay, yeah. Alright, so the mods that we need, these are not needed. Ship pieces unlocked. I have this mod, so I can go to my Dark Star landing pad, and it works with it, and all the ship parts are available there. Larger ship size limit. I don't believe you would need this, but if you hit a limit, you might have to. I don't think you're going to need this. If you do need this, it would be because I added too many parts to the ship, not necessarily because the length or width is too long. I'm not sure if I did go over the amount of parts used as for the limit. I don't know. I don't think I did, but maybe I did. There's no way for me to know anymore without deleting this mod or turning it off. You will need the Dark Star Astrodynamics if you want to copy exactly what I'm doing. You don't have to. You can use regular vanilla engines. What is this? I don't think you... Oh, this is that... Okay. To where it changes the power points. You can have 12 engines because every power used is only 1 per engine. But it cuts the specs in half. You're going to need this part, the better ship part flips. You'll need that. I did not use any Avon Tech parts. You don't need that. Unofficial Starfield patch. 3-star weapon crafting. By the way, just FYI, if you have the cheat room, do not use the health ring. It has a bug, and I'm now stuck with wearing the health ring all the time because I accidentally fell off a ship while doing a video, and I would have died, but I didn't die, and now my health cannot go back up. I'm stuck, so if I take the ring off, I die. I didn't use any of these parts. Daratech, I didn't use any of those parts. That's the cargo capacity expanded to 20,000. That's the one I was talking about. M-class unlocked. This is the one that has the addition of easier for connecting. Your distance to hit the connecting point is a lot shorter, and it will just be green if it's glitched into something. It'll allow you to just connect it. And if you're trying to connect it and it's glitched in there but not turning green, just place it where you want it, close to a connecting point, and then select the whole ship and it will connect. It'll be fine. And I'm using the Ring of Swiftness. If you notice, I run kind of quick, and I just kind of leave it on. I think that covers it. Right here, you'll need this too. Better ship part snaps. So this is going to allow me to make a few connections that I believe is needed. Yes, it is needed. Okay, so the multiple different flipping variations and this part is going to be needed to be able to complete some of the little details that I do. Again, if you don't have these, you don't have to do the little details that I do, and it's not really going to change much. Alright, that's all of my mods. The ones that I actually mentioned and talked about that you would need is all that you need. You don't need all of this. So let's go ahead and back out. Let's go to the ship builder and go ahead and start on this. Be aware that one of these windows, I believe it's this middle one, if you stand on it, you will fall into the cab and you're stuck in there. You can't get out. I'm gonna go back to first person. This is the ship, what it looks like in the builder. He named it the Vengeance MK3. Or, you know, Mach 3, of course. It's honestly just a great all-around ship. There's not very many, like, it's honestly, anyone could build this. There's not like difficult glitching parts or anything. I think he done that on purpose to where it's just an all-around, anyone that needs a type of ship like this could. It's very versatile for anyone, is what I'm trying to get at. After I get done with it, it might be a little more difficult, maybe, but hopefully the video would be easy enough to follow. I try my best to try to explain everything, but when I'm done with it, it should look like not that piece of trash. Don't worry about that. I was playing with parts. I think it's over here. Yep, should look something like this. Just get a quick glimpse and we're out. Alright, let's start on it. So the first thing I think I should do, I gotta pull open another phone I'm using for pictures so I can help remember, because I got a terrible memory. I can't just go off my memory with this thing. Let's go ahead and start with lifting the whole top. Yeah. The whole top of the ship. So let's, you know what? Hold on. I'm not going to use all these weapons. I'll just go back and get what I need later. I'm going to delete all this. Delete. Delete. One of those mods, I recently realized this. You see how he's using equipment plates? I don't have to use those anymore. One of those mods that I told you you'll need makes it to where, no it's not, hold on. No, it's the mod that is at the very top. TN's, like a shipbuilder something. It's like NTs or TNs. Something about all-in-one, like, mod dealing with building on ships. And it allows me to connect to just a connecting point right there. I don't have to have anything, any mediator part to try to connect to the gun and the ship. The gun just connects straight to the ship. It's nice. Of course, if you don't have that mod and you don't really care to download it, you don't need to. Just you just have to get what's it called again? There it is. Hold on. Yeah, equipment plate from Teo Astroneering. So what I'm going to do here is, I wonder if it would be easier to do the bottom. Well, first, go ahead and delete these Hope Tech Cab B parts. He had them in there as fillers. Shielded cargo, I deleted those. If you want to, you can add in shielded cargo. Actually, I think I forgot to, so maybe I can think of something to do that. Think of a place, whatever. But let's just take this and I'll show you. Where did it go? Okay, so I can connect to the random side of the ship and it points up. It's weird, it doesn't make sense. I can connect it to there, there, and it works. Delete. So I deleted those two sides because I have a different idea of what I want. So I think it's a Stroud part that swoops down on the side and it meets up with the side of this engine a little better. Alright, I'm trying to think. I'm selecting all of these parts that, oh shoot, darn it. Okay, let's go the other direction with this. All of that's going up. That's going up. That's going up. That isn't, but I think I'm deleting that anyway. Deleting that too. Just trying to make sure I'm doing this correctly. Pop that up. I forgot a leg. Gotta bring it down. Okay. Alright, go ahead and delete that. Let's go ahead and replace our fuel tank. We don't need that. So, if you're on Xbox, there's a fancy thing you can do like PC guys do. Hold down LT and RT and press A. And now I can scroll to fuel tanks. And I'm going to place... Are you serious? It's not going to let me place... Oh, I'm an idiot. The fuel tank that I'm going to use does not have top connections. That is why. Understood. Now I'm going to just connect to this one instead. I'm already in fuel tanks. I'm gonna go down the 90T. Okay, yes. Is that? I said okay weirdly like that, making sure that it is. It's not glitched into the top connection. It's protruding downward like I want. So that is the fuel tank that we're using now. We got more fuel, and we have enough room now since I've separated the ship. I raised up the whole hab space up 1. Now I delete that. I believe I delete that and I place that here. Yes. Delete that, don't need it. Delete you, don't need it. Place that there. Place another here. These parts that I am placing are the Stroud cowlings, and it is the 1LASB variant. Or, yeah, variant. Okay. Now we're gonna get rid of these. What I want to do is actually keep this one here. Let's move this leg up here. Excuse my children. They're just being silly, I guess. Go ahead and bring these engine... Wait, did my video just end? No, I'm halfway through. Okay. Bring the engines up 1 and don't have them glitched into each other. Now we can have them completely separate, and we'll bring one up to be in the center. I really like that triangle shape. It looks neat. For right here, there's a Stroud piece that I want to add in. So let's go to structure pieces. Go all the way down to Stroud. Any minute. And here we go. The Stroud Cap B. Oops, zoomed in too much. You see how it swoops down the side? And it meets with the engine a little better. I thought I really liked that, so I wanted to add those on both sides. Bring engine up. Bring engine up. Take your reactor. Like, can you believe it? He used a vanilla reactor. Just downright, just vanilla is just old school. You know, not old school. I was trying to make some kind of stupid comment. Honestly, I'm just trying to be ridiculous. I am going to replace this. And once you use mods, you just, I guess, don't go back, do you? So let's go to reactors. We're going to go to a Dark Star reactor, one of the large Class C versions. He has 2 Class Cs. These are the skinny ones and then the big ones. And I'm going to cycle through. And I'm going to use my favorite one. I just absolutely like the shape and look of this one. The power generated by this is 62. We're going to bring the reactor up to mid-level with the engines. And then I'm going to take this Teo piece, flip upside down, and now we have a symmetrical shape here. And thought that looked good, looked cool. There's going to be a few things we're going to add in here to decorate this on the top and the bottom. And maybe I'll wait until after you see what I do to the undercarriage of the ship. Now, for under these engines, why we move them up, not just to center with this, but to make room for a little bit more shape. So let's copy one of these pieces. We're going to bring it and connect it here, but change the variant to face backwards. So now we got this rounded off bottom section on the sides. We'll go and do the same thing to the other side, because we're going to delete this, grab the leg, and move it over. And for some reason, I think I actually had the landing legs up front. I could be wrong, but I think I had them up front to counteract, you know, like weight look. It looks like it has a lot of nose heavy. So let's copy this again, flip it to the other, facing the other direction. I like how it tucks underneath the engine. It looks good that way. The gav drive, we were going to get a better gav drive. So let's yoink that out of there. This is the gav drive that I'm going to copy and use again. So I'm kind of staying with... Hold on, I got to get through all these tabs. Oh, ducks. Oh, kind of already there. Look at that. Do I go down to, what's the difference? That's A. Let's go ahead and go to C. C? Is that the correct one? What's the difference? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm not even looking. It's the size. My bad, guys. I'm slow. We're going to get the same reactor. Delete that one. This is a Dark Star reactor. It has max power 12, gav jump thrust 75, health 175. We're going to slap that behind the fuel tank. Then some things I want to add in here to the back of the reactor to the gav drive. Maybe I could do like I did earlier. Let's select on the bottom section of the reactor. Wait, what? How's it doing? Okay. We're going to hold both triggers down, press A. Let's go to structure pieces. Go to Hope Tech parts. We're going to get fuel rails. Or Hope Tech pipes A. Guys, what am I missing? Like, what's going on? Where's my pipes? No way. Oh, the game's being dumb. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go down the Hope Tech pipes. We're going to put them in the normal orientation. I skipped it. Alright. This orientation like this. And we're going to snap this in here. Let's go ahead, before we copy and paste that, let's go to one of these parts and go to the paint. And I'm going to switch. You just bring the notch over one and then back where it was on each paint scheme, except by pressing A, and then now you've got all those colors saved. Now, when I'm done with this, I'm going to change this purple to green so that y'all know. Not just because I changed the ship, it can't just be the exact same color. Let's paint this. Let's first paint it white. Then the next part, let's do some purple in there. Purple. No. I need to create my own green color, don't I? But I can't see the green. It's hidden. Oh, darn. Let's go ahead and do this. This will be my green. And I'll use this for the rest of the ship. Because after I click accept, it should save it. Oops. Now these pipes, I kind of wanted to do them like a hazard color. So I was thinking about doing them like this yellow or orange color. I think I'll go with orange because they're fuel rails. It's got to be warning. So that's why I wanted to do that. And then I moved it forward, connected it to the gav, and then later on there will be more adding to this, and we'll worry about that later. But on the back side of this piece, I'm going to add another oops, no. I'm going to color it first. Same exact thing. Place it in here close to where you need it. Hopefully it connects after I select the ship. I think it did. Looks like connected fine. My goal was to kind of glitch these pipes to look like they run into the reactor some sort, and then have like this extra frame piece that's connected to it, instead of it looking like it's just kind of hovering in there. I'm also going to add up here. Let's do that now. Go down to Shroud and use the Shroud engine bracer. Getting zoomed in real close so I can see where it's connecting. Select the whole ship. Did it work? Yeah, it worked. Okay. Now I'm gonna go ahead and color it. I do not want that part white. Let's go ahead and do let's keep it stock. So let's back out and then select it again. Go to color 2. I'm gonna go ahead and add that green. Add that green as well. Or is that a bad idea? Does that not look good? We'll just leave it like that for now. Alright. The next thing that we can do, instead of worrying about the bottom, we'll do the bottom last, like the inside section in there. And let's start doing the outskirts of this wing. The top, I think the only thing I'm going to change about this top right here, you know what, we'll do the wings here in a second. Let's delete this window. Move this forward one. Copy a Shroud mid bracer, move it forward one. Give some more shape. Now here, to try to make that flat part disappear, I thought of doing this. If I can get on the connecting point. Yes. Let's go to structure pieces. Where are we? Oh dang, we're all the way at the bottom. Let's go up. Wait, let's make sure I'm still recording. Okay, I am. Let's go up to Nova parts. Go to the... Oh, I skipped it. Go to this Nova radiator port. Port side. And place that there. Yeah, it's good. See how it swoops up? It kind of brings a visual as like it's coming up to the level of that hab. Copy this, and we're going to flip it and place it over here. So it adds some colors, metal, the bronze. It doesn't look too out of place. I thought that it added some shape, and I liked it, so I kept it. I wanted to try to cover up these gaps. I could not find anything to place here without it changing the shape of this way too much. I tried to use the Deimos wings, the little tiny ones, but it just looked way out of place because naturally these connecting points aren't honestly here in vanilla. So it didn't really look that good. Alright, see how there's an empty space here now? In the front. What we're going to do with that space, it's going to be for our bay. So copy one of these Stroud storerooms 1x1s, and we're going to place it in there after we put a window on it. Sorry. Let's get a window, a porthole top, copy it, place it on top of this one. This will stop a ladder from generating. And now we're going to bring this whole thing in and just puzzle piece it right in there. This will be our bay connection, and then we'll have, yes, another ladder from the bay, and the docker is going to be placed here. So if you want, we can go ahead and do that now. The bay that I use is this one. Place that there.
Why do you want to do the video?
And thinking about what color should I have that. The green, to me, that's just too much. That's too poppy. I don't like that. So let's keep that a stock color. So I'm going to back out. I'm going to select again. Go to the white. Make it even whiter, I think. I think it's white. Brighter. Doesn't matter. I'm going to leave this one the same. I'm going to go to color 3. There. That's going to be our green accent. Leave that. And that'll be what it's there. This is going to be the docker. I'm going to press both my triggers. Press A. Go to dockers. Oh, here they are. We're going to use this one. I think that's the only one we can use without getting something crazy. I wanted something smooth, and this is a lot more just like mechanical and military look, so I like using this one for this build. And I believe it doesn't have a problem being here because I placed it and none of this stuff caused an issue. Because as soon as the landing gear's up and the bay is up, it's below all that. Yes, okay. Now let's go ahead. We got those things in. We're not going to worry about the bottom yet, so let's put these wings in. I need to now go to my pictures, cycle to my wings, how I design them. It's relatively simple. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull out all the parts that you will need. Let's go to structure pieces again. Am I recording? I got to make sure. Oh, no, my recording's about to be over here in a second. Okay. We're going to scroll down to grab 2 Nova cowlings. Alright, now that we got that, let's put a Stroud. No, not Stroud. Hope Tech. Hope Tech. Where are you? What is it even called? Right here. Hope Tech Riser B. It's going to go in this location. Hold on. Alright, I got interrupted, so this part of the video might not match up 100%. I will try and make the audio a little bit longer to try to counteract that. I don't know. I'm going to try something. But next part that I need is a shroud. A shroud nose cap. See? So that's going to go just like that right there. Now let's go to let's scroll up to Nova. Here we are. Go ahead and grab a wing. We're going to change the variation once to facing basically backwards. That is going to go back here. We'll worry about that later. Now scroll all the way up to Deimos. We're going to grab a bunch of wing parts. Not just wing parts. We're actually going to grab... Let's not grab wings yet. Let's grab this. Change variation to where it is facing towards you. This is going to go... Yeah, it's going to go somewhere in here. Duplicate that. Don't go up. Duplicate that. Rotate it this way. Connect it there. I messed up. Okay. Flip it by pressing Y. That's going to go over here. Around in this location. And then duplicate this one. Press Y to flip it. And it's going to go here. These two, let's move them further away. Because I got to connect them. Now let's grab 2 more parts. This part, change variation. This way, press Y to flip it. And then that's going to connect to this one. Then we're going to grab one of these guys. Change variation. And connect it here. These connect to there. This is part of the wing system that I'm using. Now let's go to actual wings themselves. We're going to grab this Deimos wing. We're going to grab this Deimos wing. That'll connect there. Then we're going to grab this one, change variation to the other direction. And that's going to go there. And this is what's going to make up the whole side and wing and fill in this gap right there. Let's start off connecting to the engine with this Nova piece. Then this piece. Let's go ahead and pull this one up. And this goes here. Sorry, I actually left and came back, so I'm trying to get back in. Oops, back into motion. To whatever I was left off with. I placed this here. I thought it looked neat doing this. What I'm doing is I'm using these parts to add shape to the inside, so if you were in the under the ship, you can kind of like not just have walls, there would be some shape underneath inside there. Make things look a little different. Now what we're going to do is add this piece here. This piece here. Now to finish it off. Oops. I don't know if I said it before. The parts that I grabbed was 4 Deimos Spine A's, 2 facing the port but flipped to connect bottom to bottom, and then 1 Deimos Spine E, another Deimos Spine D, and then these are the other two of those spine A's that are facing the other direction. And now we're going to add in these. You will have to kind of just place in here and select the whole ship to make it connect. But when you connect that one, now you have something to connect to finish off the wing. Let's go ahead. I left the Deimos parts the same color. I do not change them. I figured the colors looked good as they were. And I made, I think, this kind of black, and then this part gray. I can't remember. And I connected this on the back like this, blended into the engine like that. And I think it works. Thought it added a neat shape. And it's not completed. We've got some other things to do on the sides here and whatnot. But that's almost done. All right, let's go ahead and copy and paste all of this to the other side. Okay. The only thing that we're going to have to come back for is that Hope Tech part in there. So let's just copy this whole section. So I've got all of it. It'd be cool if we can flip combined parts. That would be nice. Let's take this off. Let's thieve this part. No. Just copy it. There we go. I'll throw this over here. Slap this back in there. Boop. Alright, let's configure this side and get everything flipped into position. Let's start with this piece first. Press Y. Should go right. In, I said go in. Go in. Thank you. Why are you being difficult? Now, this part, just flip, slap her in. This part, select, press Y. She's in. Forgot to do something. Let's take this part, this Hope Tech riser, get that in there. Now we can place this in. Now, the only parts that we're going to need to flip is all the wing parts and these two in the center. The rest of this does not need to be flipped. So you're going to have to select it and do the variation. So, like, I clicked right on my variation once for that. And right on my variation once for that too. Right on the D-pad, that I mean. Now this part. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, that's connected to the whole thing. My bad. Let's just select both of those and we're going to bring this in. Is this correct? Let me go look at the other side, guys. Yes, that is correct. Okay. So let's do the same thing, her. Done. Alright. Let's go ahead and start with the back end. I think that's correct. Now we can just place the rest of these using the wing connect points. Those are extra. These little connect points on each corner and one on that side. This is not normal. The only connecting point it normally has is that one right there in the back center. And these are extra because of that one of those mods that I told y'all that you'll need. Flip this the other direction, place that in there. And there we go, we're almost done. See, the ship, it still looks the same, but it looks very different at the same time. So, I'm not wanting to keep it too similar, but I don't want to jump away too far with it. Let's go ahead and, while I'm thinking about it, let's change the variation of these legs. Make this the NG20 landing gear. Make this the center section. Turn it. We're gonna select this one, change the variation to not the 4, just all it is named is NG20 landing gear. There is no like front or back or anything. This one is called the wide variant. This is the normal, and then we're gonna change these to the 4. So that's gonna be 4. That's gonna be 4. And if any of y'all didn't know, these actually have braking engines built into the tip of them. But we're going to kind of cover that up later. But I just wanted to let y'all know. Alright, so now that we're on the bottom, some things are going to be done here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so right here and right here, we're going to place a Stroud Cap A right in there. Let's go ahead and copy one of these, bring her up, slap her in there. As you can tell, that is above the landing gear. And there's some things we're going to be slapping into here of the landing gear. You know what? I'm sorry. I think that should be first. Let's pull these out real quick. So it'll be easier to do this part. We're going to go to Hope Tech. Where are you? Down below. Hope Tech down here. Grab. They're called radiators, but that's an engine block. We all know this. We're going to flip these upside down. We're going to place these under each landing gear. Why am I doing this? I don't know. I just thought it would look cool. Doing different things, creating new shapes and whatnot. See how that looks. And now on the front of both of these, let's go ahead and yoink this one, because this is what we're going to use. And these are colored, the colors I want to use anyway. So let's yoink one of these. And we're going to place these on the front of first we got to press Y to flip it this direction. Now rotate it with a variant to upside down. And now we're going to pop that in right there. Copy this, bring her over. And now select all the radiators, the Hope Tech radiator engine looking things. And we're going to paint those. Let's go ahead and paint them. First color, white. Second color, green. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is we're going to go in the structure pieces again. We're going to put some Hope Tech caps up there, but they're going to be... No, I forgot about these guys. Okay, let's put these back in first. Boop. Alright. So, forgot. Come out here. We're going to go down to... No, up. Go to this piece right here. So you got two selections for the Hope Tech caps. This is the normal vanilla version. They just added hook points to the sides and the back. And now go to the upside down version. Grab you one of the center sections first. Wait, what? What's going on? We're going to go to this variant. Press Y. That's it. Okay. Now bring this in here. Darn it, quit. It snaps in right there. And the reason why it snaps in right there is because the Hope Tech pipes that I'm looking at on screen are, they don't connect to that top connecting point. But now you're able to, you have other connections from the Hope Tech piece. So you'll be able to connect to the side of them like this. We're not going to place this here. We're going to place this in the back. And on the sides here, we're going to use this rung. Don't click variation. Press Y. And then we're going to use these on one side, and then these on the other side. So let's put these in first. Place this here. Go ahead and copy this, move it to the rear, and then we're going to copy it and move it forward to continue the shape. It doesn't want to click in, so we're going to have to place it where it somewhat needs to go. Select the whole ship, and now it's in. Now let's go ahead and switch to this variant, and then clip her in. Go ahead and copy and place in the rear. Copy and just place up here close to where you want it. Select the whole ship, and now she's in. So that not just doesn't, I can't speak. That doesn't just give some extra shape to the bottom of the ship when you're walking underneath it and you look up. It also adds this lighting. You see these little lights? Alright, now another thing that I want to do is copy one of these Hope Tech pipes for bottom, and we're going to place this. So honestly, I'm wanting it to look like it's feeding into the fuel tank, but before it connects to anything, I need to copy, variant flip. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, just press Y and it flips upside down. I want this there. Doesn't look right with the pipes running up into it like that, does it? I think I want to change this to the variant with the pipes coming down. And then this piece can connect to those pipes. And now copy, place this here. We're going to change this to this variant without the pipes connecting to the gav, because the gav drive's already getting those pipes right into it. This will connect to the front of that. It's just all for looks. Alright, now let's go back to structure pieces. Go down to Nova. And I figured this looked the best. Turn one upside down. Rotate it. Okay. I've got conflicting thoughts about this. Okay, I absolutely despise this rail running through the pipe itself. I've tried many other different things, and I just decided to keep it like this. And if you don't like it, I mean, I don't really like it, but to me it just felt better than everything else that I could come up with. But if you think of something even better than I, of course, completely change this however you want. We're going to take the same Nova engine strut. We will rotate it, clip it here. I'm going to grab another one, rotate it. Oh wait, no, I didn't copy it. Press Y to duplicate. Rotate it to the other side, connect it there. And that's not it. We're going to add some extra stuff in here and glitch it in. If you don't really like this part that I'm about to do, you know, of course you do not have to do it. I just figured why not. I'm going to go ahead and paint it. Paint it white. No, not white. Paint it black. Then this is the stock black color, by the way. Like, this comes with your colors that are already in there. And then I'm gonna go with a white. Oh shoot, I'm not done. And then I go ahead and I place this white as well. And the reason why is that's a connecting point in here. Wait, where am I? Oh, okay, hold on, let me zoom out. So I place these glitched into these engine braces, these Nova engine braces. You will have to select the ship to place it. And now the white meets up with the white parts, and thought it looked the best doing it that way. I felt like this piece had something to do with the landing gear, 'cause I knew it. I did place the landing gear up front. I thought it just looked better because of how the legs are all in the back. I wanted to bring the legs up closer to the front. Alright, and then I figured these could be manual switches of some sort for each leg, for whatever reason. We could just make up some nonsense saying that the Stroud landing gear are problematic, and if one sticks, you can come over here and manual override to get the leg to pull up or down. Sure. Let's go ahead and copy and swing one or swing this other around. There you go. Now, what else is there? I believe now we can move up front to here. On these cargo units, I took we're gonna go grab a Deimos. Where are you? Radiator. Upside down. We're gonna place that here. Copy. Paste. And then we're going to here place. Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Do I need to go grab it myself? Oh no, that's it. That's it. So flip this. We're going to have 2 of these. We're going to have 4 of them. And we're going to flip them and face them in these directions. So these 2 need to be upside down and facing 4. And then these are going to be upside down on facing aft bottom. And these are just bottom, because they don't really face a certain direction. Now for these parts, let's go ahead and I think color them. Because when I go to color the whole ship, I'm going to deselect all these parts that I've colored. I just need to remember. So I wanted to make that white. I think green will look good. Where's it? Too much green. And I should make this a darker color and then add green. We'll see. We'll just leave it like this for now. Is that it? Besides engines? I gotta do the engines. Give me a second, guys. I'm looking at my pictures I have. We might have finished the shape and build of the ship, surprisingly. Quicker than I thought it would be, I guess, because honestly, I didn't want to change too much. I just kind of wanted it. We still got to do engines and whatnot. I mean, engines and weapons. So let's go ahead and delete all these. These are no good with the dang mods that I'm using. The mobility is trash. So we're going to use some thrusters. Let's go ahead. Grab these thrusters. We're going to place these underneath and on the side up here. This is something I forgot to do and I didn't notice in the pictures. So flip them and place them on either side of that of the center window. And then grab another. We're going to bring these all the way down here. And we're going to place them underneath. You know what, let me double check with my pictures on the bottom of the ship and make sure I didn't forget anything. That's all in place. That is correct. Alright, moving on. Alright, I can't believe we're at an hour and 12 minutes. Let's hurry up and try to finish this. Let's go grab us some. Did I forget anything on the bottom? No, I did those two sides and those two sides. So the bottom is completely finished. We just need to hurry up and get these engines on. Let's go to... Did I pass it? I did. Or whatever. Let's go down to Dark Star. At the one of the last engine selections of Dark Star. Come to the bottom and then scroll back up to the SAL X21C engines. I had a bug earlier when I went to place these. I think I can't use all 6. We'll see. So I should be able to place 6 of these if the game isn't messed up. Right now I'm at half engines. Okay. It's allowing me to do it. So I have no idea what happened last time, but it did not allow me to have 6 of these. The game was telling me I had too much engine power usage. So I just kind of, okay. Alright. For weapons, my loadout, I'll just use my normal loadout. And my normal loadout is go to the I'm having trouble. Go to your EM. I use 2 of these. Then I go to the particle beams. Now if you don't have this separated category built parts list, just go straight to weapons and scroll to the bottom where scroll to the bottom and then scroll back up, and you'll notice the Fulminator 8000 suppressor. You don't have to use these, but that's if you were wondering where they're located. Now it should be close to the top. I think I passed it. Yep. The Vanguard Obliterators. I love these things. We're going to use 6 of these guys. Whoa, I don't need to pull all these out. We're going to use 6 of those guys. We're going to use 2 of those. And now the last particle weapon I'm going to use is the auto Hellion beam? Yeah. I'm going to use 3 of these. Wait. 3 or 4. We'll see. I can't remember. But let's take our Vanguards. We're going to place one here. And place one right above it. And then the third one on this side of the ship will go right there. I think when fired, these will make a neat little tri-beam on either side of the ship. It would look cool. So now we're going to just place these all where they need to go. There we go. Now for the suppressors, I put them on bottom. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh, I went too low. Anyways, I placed 2 of them on each of these rails, these the Deimos spines that we created on bottom, and put them on the back connecting point. You know what I thought of, and I keep forgetting to do? See how jerky this is? This is probably messing with y'all's eyes. It messes with mine. I need to figure out if there is an ability, can we change the speed of our controlling on the ship builder? I need to go figure that out. Why is this not set? Oh, forgot this guy. Now I place, I think, 4 of these. Oops, went too low. 2 on the front sections of these 2 by 2 halves, and then bring up them to these shroud caps and connect 2 more to there. And I figured it gives a cool shape. And now I can paint it my own color and change the name, keeping the name Vengeance, because that's what it is. This is totally Scorpio's ship. All I did was literally stole it from him. He, I guess, left it in his... I don't know. Do we have, I guess, a spaceship garage that we don't ever see? It's just magically there in the game. And I stole it. And I'm just changing it up. So let's select the whole ship, and hopefully this does the color scheme that I want. We're going to deselect everything I don't want to paint. I'm leaving these all don't want to color those. I do not want to color that, or that, or that, or that. Did I already paint that? I don't think I did. I painted this and this. Engine. It's a radiator, I mean, not an engine. Alright, I think I deselected everything I did not want to color. Now let's just select the whole ship and color 1. Oops. I deselected this side, but not this side. But you know what? I'm going to try it out. Whatever side I like the most. What I'm talking about is those shroud pieces in between the two shroud caps. That's kind of recessed in further. This one I'm painting, but the other side I'm not. So I wanted to leave it white. I kind of like the idea of that. Keep that white. Then I want to add maybe a little bit of darkness in there. So I'm going to keep that just kind of like he did, but then change everything not purple to green. Differentiate. What did I just say? So what color do you think is best? Keeping it white and green like that? And then the other side is just gray? What side looks better? Part of me says the gray goes good with the whole wing idea thing, like it's mechanical or something in there, non-painted, and then this one, you can see the... Well, no, these aren't painted. I mean, these are painted as well in there. It's just that it has something dark right there that kind of makes it look like there's a separation. It's like it almost works and it almost doesn't. Yeesh. I'm gonna go ahead and color it. Cool. I think we're done. Well, what do y'all think? It looks totally different. I mean, it still looks the same though. Like it's very similar. It's almost as if it just kind of slightly transformed. How about like, for some reason the thought that came to mind was like in Men in Black. Your car, you press the red button and then all of a sudden like, it just kind of like transforms a little bit bigger looking. Sure, let's just go with that. And I did not change anything about the interior layout, so when you, hopefully y'all go to Scorpio's channel and go watch the Vengeance MK3, and when you build his ship, the inside layout is identical. I did not do any changes on that. And this is my layout. And so the only changes is just the only changes are just aesthetically, just visually, exterior, to make it look a little different. So let's go change the name. We're going to rename this the Vengeance DS. There you go. The Vengeance DS edition. Y'all know what DS stands for. I don't have to tell you. Let's confirm that and finish creating the ship. If you notice at the top right, it says I'm going to be gaining money. I gain 119,000. What? So the way the Darkstar mod works on the landing pad is it makes everything really cheap to purchase, but you still get back the amount that you normally would vanilla if you sell it. So if I remove a part and it's going to give me money back, that stays the same, but the amount I spend on a new part is drastically cheaper. So you end up at the end of a ship tear down and rebuild, you end up making money. It's hilarious. But if your vendor credits are, 0, then you're not going to get anything back. Like right there, out of that 119,000, I'm only going to get 37 out of it. And that's, fine. You can see my credits are like high enough. Plenty of credits. All right, well, let's home ship. Let's check her out. See how she's higher. I really enjoy having room, Don't feel cramped. I can just walk straight into the ship. Don't have to worry about that. I'm sorry, Scorpio, if you're watching this. I added a few ladders. There's one here, and there's going to be one here. But it's not, oh, whoa, why did I do that? But it's not bad. Still good. Let's just, I'm not going to do a walkthrough. If you want a walkthrough of the ship, that'd be something that Scorpio can show you. But let's go ahead and take off. Okay. Camera's like right in the engine, no big deal. And I really don't think, I think the length of this ship, I didn't even check, but I'm pretty sure it's under 40 meters, so anyone out there that doesn't want to use mods, you could build this ship and just change the few things that I have on there that you can't have due to not having a mod. And there's how do I go to pictures, photo mode? My memory is shot, guys. Can't even remember something I've done several times. Like, if you don't want to use mods, this ship is actually one that you can keep it stock form of the Vengeance MK3, the way Scorpio made it. If you want to make it this way, without using mods, you can still accomplish most of this. No, you can't use these, these Deimos, I think they're called cabs, maybe? They go on the top of the ship. You can't use these on the side. And that's fine. You can put the wings here, though. And you can blend something else into the wings if you want. You won't be able to use this Nova wing. Again, it doesn't have to be there. It's fine. The rest of this stuff, you can glitch all of this in. The rest of this bottom with these little lights in there for the Hope Tech parts, you can glitch those in. All you gotta do is variation or flip glitch. Press B to back out and it will stay there. If it doesn't seem like it, if you want to make sure that it is fastened in there, connected to the ship, select the whole ship and press A. It will attach to it, and then you press A again to accept, and you're done. Scorpio, I hope you appreciate and enjoy this video, as to everyone else watching. I hope my content, my ideas and stuff is things that y'all enjoy as well. All I was trying to do for the bottom here is just kind of add little depth and detail. Didn't want to keep it too hollow, and I didn't want to add any more habs or anything, so I just wanted to try to create shape. That's all. Took me forever to make this video, even though that it honestly didn't take long to do it. It just took me forever because I've been occupied and things getting in the way. Just dealing with life, you know. And there's a lot more to come, so I might not be making very many videos. Also, the reason why I chose to do the Scorpio is because my post to vote was up for about a week. I didn't give a time frame because I didn't know what my time frame was going to be like, but it turned out that I can make one this weekend. So I went and checked. There's only 7 votes, with 1 topping over the percentage to, I think, 57% of votes went to doing a video for Scorpio's build, and like 40-something% went to the other ship build. And I will do that one later after this video. I just don't know when. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let's get to the darker color. So let's shoot the planet. But you can see how it makes these tri-beam on either side, and then there's 4 on the top. And then I press Y if I want to still a ship. I use these suppressors. It takes 2 shots and they're down, and I just dock. I don't use the guns, but when I want to kill people, I just press all the guns and just blow them up. Alright, I, again, appreciate it. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all have a good one, and see you till the next video.